SH Innovates. In this episode, we build cars, relive an open house, and construct a complex robotics course. I'm Naomi Manug, and you're watching SHTV. Hi, I'm your host Naomi Manug, and welcome to SHTV. In the far distance behind me, our school's open house event is taking place to promote all of the innovative aspects of our high school. In the first piece, let's meet innovative videographer Marianne Lapenna.
Hi, my name is Marianne Lapenna, and I am a wedding videographer.
Could you briefly explain the process of filming a wedding?
So I keep it simple. In the morning I get up, I have two cameras. Both cameras are ready to look as if I'm filming, as if I'm two people. So many times during the day, there's going to be a still camera with a second camera catching reactions and emotions. So when I film a day, there's a lot of there's a pattern that I follow in my head. So I'm documenting the day. I'm trying to document and capture anything that the bride is doing and also what the bride might be missing. So, because it goes so fast for them. So just if I keep it simple, I'm filming about 3 to 4 hours I have about 3 to 4 hours of footage from 9 o'clock in the morning to about midnight. So I do about a 15-hour day. And after that 15-hour day, I come home, I download all my footage and I start editing. I quickly scan through it to make sure that I caught everything, and then I go to bed because I feel better. And then I wake up, and that morning I look through my best shots and I start the process of about a 40-hour edit. So I edit for about 40 hours and it comes out to about 40 minutes with a 2-minute feature film or highlights.
What does it take to become a successful wedding videographer?
So basically it takes a lot of people skills, because we want what I want is for the client or the bride, in this case, if I do a wedding, the client, to be extremely happy and comfortable and enjoy the day. So definitely people skill. For me to get where I am, especially being a woman in this industry, since there's not many women in this industry, you have to be very ambitious and go get what you want to get. So I had to prove myself and show that my work, although many feel that their work is so good, I had to prove it to them by continuously having people trust in my work. And then with the new technology of social media, I've been getting a lot of referrals.
How has the advancement of technology helped the industry?
So it's helped the cameras have better performance. When we edit, we can edit faster. Actually, with AI now, artificial intelligence, we can do much quicker color corrections. We can get the shake out. So anytime we're not stabilized, we can do all kinds of things that we weren't able to do many years ago. So a lot has changed. The advancement is making us do better videos, and that's pretty much it. My two cameras. So this camera here takes reactions, so that means that I can get it really close, and I'll catch like people crying or laughing for whatever. This is my camera to do that. And this camera here, this one takes up maybe 80% of my shots because it's a bit wider. So I take 3 types of shots. I take up close shots, I take medium shots, and I take very wide shots. I have my light. This light is really important at night during the dancing, because on the dance floor it's kind of dark, so I make sure that I'm completely lit. These got smaller and smaller. I always have about 8 batteries with me, so every battery lasts couple of hours of the day. And then I put everything in here and I set myself up with, this basically means that if I have to run and go somewhere else or if somebody's moving, I always have everything with me. So I'll put my batteries, I'll put my extra SD cards, I have my camera, I have a light in here, and then I attach one of my cameras here. So I always have one camera here and one in my hands. So this is how I look, this is how I work. And I make sure that I don't have too many gadgets so that I can be flexible. So this is the tools that I keep with me. Everything comes in here with me, and then I'm ready to shoot. So here's the tripod that I use now. I used to have a much heavier tripod. This tripod is light, and so I can carry it with me. So normally I use this tripod 2 times during the day. Once during the ceremony where I want to catch the ceremony. So I take my small camera, I put this on, I slip it in here and it stays put. And then while it's being filmed, I use this camera to be looking around. So I'm always checking to see. So the whole thing is being filmed. And then once in a while, I'll go in close to the groom. Then I catch the bride talking. Meanwhile, they have audio, like I can hear them because of what I attach to them. So I've got 2 angles. So I look like I'm 2 people. When I first started 15 years ago, was the camera had cassettes. So I would give my clients cassettes. Then DVDs came out. So I used to give them DVDs, which meant that I would have to buy a burning, like I had to have a DVD that would burn this. And then, so I would give them this. This is what I would give them, a DVD. And now I deliver everything online. So I just give them a link. So basically, if somebody's getting married here, I would give them, there's many projects, but this one would be like an online DVD, basically. So this is what you would have done earlier. And here you would have the montage. So that's like the 40-minute one. I'm just going to close the audio. And then they go back and they can have their trailer. And then there's their trailer. And so they have this with a link. So the latest gadget that I use to deliver, not only that I give the USB, the downloading link, I offer a book.
So the challenger that comes up here has to build a car in 1 minute out of the materials we have here.
One person from each grade from Sec 1 to Sec 5 will do this challenge, as well as an adult.
My name is Maverick, I'm Sec 1 and I accept this challenge.
3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As you could see, I'm currently standing in the middle of the Agora during our open house event, where we're showing off all of the innovative aspects of our high school. Let's take a look back at this event.
Hello, so we are at the Sourp Hagop open house. Let's go see what's going on.
Donc, Madame Langlois, qu'est-ce qu'on fait aujourd'hui?
Alors aujourd'hui, on redécouvre le secondaire. Donc on invite les familles des plus petits à visiter différentes stations où on présente le secondaire, on leur fait vivre des activités, puis on peut leur permettre de nous poser des questions et leur répondre.
Et pourquoi on le fait?
On le fait pour montrer à quel point Sourp Hagop c'est une bonne école. On devrait conserver nos élèves, les garder jusqu'à la fin du secondaire. Donc on veut leur montrer à quel point on est ouvert et on aime ça les garder.
Merci.
Merci.
Hello. What are you doing here today?
Today we are representing the entrepreneurship class and we are showing everyone what the cantine is.
Okay, thank you. Now let's go see what's going on inside. What are you guys doing here today?
We are presenting the arts.
Okay, thanks. What is this booth about?
Okay, so this booth is about drama class. It's a class where everyone they develop their creative side and put whatever they are passionate about into the project.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at the podcast booth. What is the Crea Lab?
The Crea Lab is the center of innovation for our school. So creativity basically has no limit here. We have video editing softwares, podcast creation softwares, and a green screen. So our students can have fun, create, and be together.
Let's take a look at the food court. So we have some juice, some cakes, some berries, some cookies, some brownies, and some grapes, and also some coffee for caffeine.
Now moving on to the school's Armenian program booth.
So what is this booth about?
So this booth is about representing our Armenian program in the secondary school. So we have all the books that our students read from secondary 1 to secondary 5. We also are representing the Armenian history program and some small games for the kids so they can be excited for the Armenian program.
Thank you so much, Harut. So we are at the science booth. So Karni, what is this booth about?
So this booth is about the science programs that Sourp Hagop offers. It's about the labs that we have, the equipment that we use like this microscope and different experiments that we do. It's also about the Apprenti Chercheur program that I went to.
Thank you. So this is the school trips booth. So what is this booth about?
So basically it's about the different places we're going to visit. So it starts off from Sec 1 until Sec 5. It's really different trips for each year. Some of them are more historical than others. So for example, we have Boston, we have Washington and Philadelphia, which is really more on the historical side. They visit the Congress and things like that. And then once you get to Sec 3, 4, 5, there's a collective Italy trip, which is our first international trip in a pretty long time. Other than that, there's also the New York trip, which is really on the funner side. We might even go to an NBA game. And besides that, honestly, we always try to keep a connection between these trips and the Armenian community in the places we visit. So when we went to Toronto, we saw the Armenian school there. We talked to the people, the students. In Venice, next to Venice, there's an island that belongs to the Armenians. We're going to go there. So that's basically it. We're just giving information on it, and we hope that people stay and are more motivated to stay because of these trips.
Thanks, Ali.
Hi, I'm Sienna. I'm in Sec 2 and I accept the challenge.
3, 2, 1, go.
What did you do?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Time's up.
Okay, so that's the bottom of the cart. That's the door to get in. That's the window. Those are the wheels. And that's the light.
I'm standing next to notable Sourp Hagop alumni Hrag Bankian, and he's currently finishing up his studies in engineering. Let's ask him 5 questions.
My name is Hrag Bankian. I'm a 2020 graduate from Sourp Hagop, and I'm currently studying in software engineering.
What is the innovational aspect of software engineering?
Well, software engineering is a tech-related field, and I find that innovation is very present in the tech industry because obviously technology is all about innovation, so creating new technology, new inventions, etc. It's all about innovation and finding a product that solves certain problems that we find in our society. And software engineering is part of the creation of said products. So that's how I see software engineering as being an innovative field.
How would you teach your students to be more innovative?
So the way I would teach my students to be more innovative is obviously innovation is all about thinking outside the box. And the way I would teach it is that you should be able to express your innovation. So that means, like, let's say you're in a room with 10 other people and everyone is agreeing on something and you disagree with that topic. You should be able to express your opinion because innovation, that's part of innovation, I find. Being able to express what you think is part of being innovative.
Who do you look up to when you want to be innovative?
Well, in my field, I tend to look up to big companies such as Google, Amazon. So not necessarily a singular person, but maybe the people running these companies, because at the end of the day, they're the ones who are really dominating the field, and their innovation is what made them become this big of a company. So I find it inspiring, and that's who I look up to: big companies, CEOs of said companies such as Amazon, Google, Apple, etc.
How do you implement innovation into your daily life?
I think as a software engineer, it's necessary to be innovative because when you're working on a project or you're working on an assignment, there's not one linear path to take. There's many ways, there's many solutions sometimes, and to be able to be innovative, to be able to be creative is part of that, having your own unique project, having your own unique results. So being able to produce something that's unique when working in the field of software engineering is something that's very present, and that's how I try to implement it. It's within my work, whenever I have let's say an assignment or a project to work on, I try to be innovative and add my own personal touch to it.
Why does one need innovation to get into college?
Going into college, you need innovation because at the end of the day, the reason why we go to college or we go to university is to prepare ourselves to go into the job market. And to be able to be efficient in the job market, to be successful in the job market, we need to be innovative. And that's why I think we need to be innovative when we go to college and when we go to university, because those are the stepping stones. We're getting ready to go into the job market, and at the end, once we graduate, we're fully ready, and that's when we can be productive and be efficient at our job.
I'm Tyler Valian from Sec 3 and I accept this challenge. 3, 2, 1, go. Kenapa belum ada order? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. So I tried to base this car off of the ones like in the early time when they were just brought to the world. So there's the wheels and the entrance to the car, with that being the door, and I guess that's the engine. So, yeah.
I'm here at the robotics station, where we're showing off our amazing program. But if you don't know robotics, here's Robotics 101.
is if this happens or if this is like this, start the program under. So first we have when program starts. When you press the play button, the code under this happens. You can put multiple of these for multiple lines of block code to run at the same time. Then you have A when color is red. This image that you see here is the color sensor when it detects the color that you select. And when tilted up, down, left, right, not tilted, or any direction, the code under it occurs. When I receive message 1, you can make a new message, name it whatever you want. And this is very interesting because this is basically a line of code broadcasts a message, and when it receives that message, the code under it runs. When front is up, like you're holding a tablet, when your camera is on the top, you can change that. When shaken, if you shake the hub, under it occurs. When tapped, if you tap on it, that occurs. When falling, if you accidentally drop it, the code under it occurs. As long as it's running, of course. When left or right buttons pressed. These left and right buttons are next to the power button. You have the when pressed, that is the pressure detector. The A, B, C, etc. is where plugged in the hub. That's everything that you need to know for the yellows. And then we have the oranges. These are also a bit complicated, therefore I'll be going over a few, not to waste any time, one by one. Here are the ones I'll be going over as you see them on screen. So the first one we have is forever. Forever is basically it will not stop repeating. And you see under it, there is no attachment. If blank then else, this is where you can put it in between those white parts. Repeat 10 times. You choose any number and the code inside the sandwich will repeat as many times as you said. You can do 0, 1, 5, big numbers, or, for now you can leave it blank. Stop all, stop this stack, stop and exit program. Exit program is where it stops absolutely everything and cannot run anything anymore. And nothing is under it, therefore you cannot place any code under it. That is the end of the stack. Repeat until and wait until. These are like the wait and repeats, but it'll wait not seconds or repeat times, but actions. It'll wait for the action. Wait blank seconds. You can do very, very big numbers. Like there is no limit. And that is all of the orange pieces. Here you have the blue pieces, which are mostly events. All of them are events that you can put in those little blank spots that are shaped like diamonds, as you saw earlier. And here we have the first one, which is A is pressed, which checks if A is pressed. If it is, then the code under the if thing plays. Same thing here with the color sensor. You have 8 colors. You have magenta, blue, light blue, green, yellow, red, white, and black, or you can just simply put if it's not detecting anything. Here we have if right button is pressed. Here we have the distance detector, which here you can put it to if it sees anything within the distance that you put it. It can see up to 2 meters. This we looked over already. It's the tilt-a-gun. Operators. These are the green ones, and it's basically random number generators and calculators. You can put them in each other. And yeah, there's a good amount. You can combine events. You can opposite of an event by putting the not one, etc. You have join and all that. Pick random 1 to 10. You can change 1 and 10. You have the 0 or 60, whatever numbers. And it's like a random number generator. Here we have the 2 plus 2s, the 4 times 4s, the 5 minus 5s, the 1 divided by 1s. This is basically a calculator. You can put variables in those, which is mostly why it's used, which we'll get to later. Now, these are the combinings, which is and this, or this, not this, and the one that I'm putting in these is is this number in between that and that. And then you have the variables. You can name them whatever you want. A little pop-up will appear showing you its current values. You can set it to a number or change it by a number, like add or remove. Remove if you put a negative number, add if you put a positive number. And you can use an operator like join apple banana within 2, which I'm gonna name the second one random. You put one and the other in the join apple banana. And it'll be like you're combining both into one variable. You won't see this, but they'll have the same values. And that is most of them. Now here is one that is not really for beginners, and that is red, which, as you see, there's nothing, but it's my blocks. You make your own block. You name it. You can add number values. You can add a boolean, which is the action, and a text label, which does absolutely nothing if you put it on its own. This is basically just advising you on what it does, what the rest of the block does. And once you do that, a giant block will appear with define and then highlighting your block. Under it, you can select your actions and your number inputs, and you can remove them, copy them onto the code that you put under it. What you put under it is where you put the block, that when it runs, what it does. For example, you can do repeat until action happens, move forward something, rotations. But obviously, first you have to set the motors that are defined as wheels. And in this case, you can put 10 rotations, repeat until the color detector is detecting red. You can put 300, 360. 360 is one full spin. Well, 360 spins. And yeah, that's basically it. You have the download slots. You have up to 19 slots, which is a lot, especially since you can just save them on your Chromebook, which is the device you get in Sec 1. And yeah, that's basically it. This was the digital part of all of this.
Hello, my name is Laura. I am in Sec 4A and I accept this challenge.
Okay, so in 1, 2, 3, go. Done.
So this is the front window and this is the back window and this is the bottom part of the car. And these are the wheels.
I slipped away from the open house event for a second and came to the robotics lab. That's the subject of this week's Secondary 5 Final Showdown. In this challenge, both Secondary 5 classes will pitch their decoration ideas to Mrs. Lara. The class that best follows Mrs. Lara's guidelines will be declared the winner of this challenge. Hi, it's you again. As you can see, I'm playing with a robotical arm. Let's see what the new challenge is in the Secondary 5 Final Showdown. In this challenge, both Secondary 5 classes will design a course for the Secondary 1 robotics classes. The team that best follows all the provided guidelines will win the challenge. Here are the judging criteria. As you can see, I'm making a robotic safe. Let's see what the secondary 5s are preparing for their robotic task.
For the Robotics Challenge obstacle course, we have come up with a variety of different obstacles and challenges for our Sec 1 classmates.
Oh, hi. James is helping me build with his robotical arm. The Sec 5s need all the help they can get. Let's see what's the final result.
After watching the two groups compete in this robotics challenge with the secondary 1 students and having the same objects in front of them, we realized, they both were very, very creative and creating a maze and creating the obstacle course. However, at the end, one group proved to be the winner because of their adaptability skills and trying to figure things out with the robots and moving around them, working with the Sec 1s and reconfiguring the maze accordingly. And because of that, they will be the winners, and that group is the secondary Bs.
It's been 6 very long weeks that I've been filming for the Secondary 5 Final Showdown. It's finally over. I feel so motivated that I want to be the next host for the SHTV challenge.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
You're gonna be the new host of the SHTV challenge? I don't think so. I don't think so. Join us next week for another SHTV challenge.
Hi, I'm Aras from Sec 5B, and I accept this challenge. 3, 2, 1, go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait.
Time's up.
Okay, so I was planning to do a good car with paper here and coordinated wheels, but that didn't work because I didn't have enough time. So enjoy this.
Thank you for watching SHTV. As you saw in today's episode, a whole bunch of people tried to build a car. Let's leave you with one final attempt.
Hello, my name is Sosi Karaboyan. I work at the Armenian school Sourp Hagop. I accept the challenge.
Time's up.